Transfer Rater is here to set you straight on all the rumours doing the rounds at the moment. Of course, we're midway through the first part of the season, so there's a long way to run on all of these. But the agents are busy, aren't they, Shaka? Namely, this crazy one. I don't understand this at all, but Robert Lewandowski to Real Madrid.
Listen, if you've got all the money in the world and you can somehow prize Lewandowski away from Bayern Munich, you take him. I don't think there's any real question that certainly right now, he's the best number 9 in world football. The trouble is, that comes with a price. Lewandowski is 31 years old. And given what it would cost and the upside, do you pay that kind of money for a short-term solution if you're Real Madrid? And then, of course, it's Bayern Munich. You let Robert Lewandowski go, as important as he has been. Let's all assume that Bayern Munich get through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. I don't think that's an unrealistic assumption. Who do you get in to replace him? How much does that cost? I just feel that there's so many uncertainties around this one that if we're talking January, that makes absolutely no sense that this will happen. Just too many pieces have to fall into place. Now, if we're talking this summer, maybe we have a different discussion. I have a feeling we'll have another one of these before then, Ross.
Or 2, or 3. Yeah, just signed a new deal 2 months ago as well. I mean, the money would be astronomical. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, though, to Napoli, looks like that could be done because De Laurentiis is suggesting it's really in his court.
Yeah, listen, again, Ibrahimovic ticks a number of boxes for a number of clubs across European football. We had this discussion about Ibrahimovic back to Manchester United, which I liked. We had Fiorentina a couple of weeks ago, which I liked. You could almost put any name next to Ibrahimovic, and I like it. I think, despite his age, his personality and what he brings transforms a team. Now, okay, I'm going to put it down as a hit because I like it. Whether this happens or not, I'm not so sure because there will be any number of clubs, I think, vying for that signature.
Okay, gotcha. Jose Mourinho to Bayern Munich, the suggestion being obviously that Kovac would be let go at some point if results don't improve or assuredness doesn't improve in that squad. Certainly defensively they've got their issues. But there's also Borussia Dortmund rumoured to be interested.
Yeah, and let me preempt that one. I'll put both of those down as a miss. I just don't see that as a fit. Now, I'm not at all convinced by Kovac and that he's the right man for Bayern Munich. But similarly, I'm not convinced that Mourinho is the right man for Bayern either, let alone Dortmund. I mean, their playing styles couldn't be more contrasting. But this makes no sense to me right now. Keep that on your side.
Reports of him learning German are a wild goose chase for you.
Yeah. I've been learning Spanish for 3 years too. I'm not signing for Real Madrid anytime.
10 years over here. It hasn't done me good. Dani Rose to leave Spurs.
Yeah, listen, this was a long time coming. Ever since Rose had quite a lot to say a couple of seasons ago, I thought he'd be on his way out. Over the course of the summer, he was left out of one of their preseason trips because they thought he was finalising a deal. And with roughly or just over 18 months left on his contract, time is right. I don't think that one is in much doubt, certainly not in my mind.
They might have another issue, obviously, if he leaves, because he started 8 of the 9 games so far in the Premier League.
Yeah, but still, I don't see them extending Rose any further.
Gotcha. Mario Mandzukic to Manchester United, age 33.
This was mentioned in the summer, and I thought it made a whole lot of sense, and I like it again. And listen, this does not fit Manchester United's profile in terms of players they go for, but I think they have to rethink some of those strategies a lot, given what we've seen during the course of this season. I think Mandzukic is an outstanding player, and when you look at who United have and who they may be able to bring in, Mandzukic, I'll take him every single day of the week. Again, they need to rethink those strategies if they do want to find themselves back in a position where they can pick and choose. Yeah. Right now they can't.
Yeah, and even if it's just a case of instilling a bit of fear into the opposition, which he clearly would if his name's on the team sheet, you'd think.
I do. Listen, I'll continue to praise Mandzukic for what he does, what he brings, how he plays off of others. I huge admirer of his talents.
Okay, we've got 3 good ideas and 2 bad ones then. Both of the bad ones involving Bayern Munich.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.